Imagine, if you will, the year is 2024, and Jesus has returned to carry out his earthly ministry. A fascinating thought, isn't it? But, oh, the complications our modern bureaucracy would pose. Consider this. Jesus, the man who turned water into wine, would swiftly find himself on the wrong side of the FDA. No license, they'd cry. No health and safety inspections, no tax stamps. Then, there's the EPA. Remember that poor barren fig tree he cursed? Well, that would be a clear violation of environmental regulations. And don't even get us started on the potential fines for disturbing natural habitats when he drove those hogs into the sea. The SPCA would have a field day. Of course, the American Medical Association wouldn't be too far behind, healing the sick, raising the dead, all without a medical license. Oh, the humanity! And the Department of Health would be up in arms about the sanitary conditions during the feeding of the 5,000. Not a food handler's permit in sight. Now, imagine him teaching in the synagogues, sharing parables with the masses, teaching without a certificate. The National Education Association would be in an uproar. Unqualified, they'd say. No background check, they'd complain. And OSHA, well, they'd have a fit over his water-walking antics. Where's his life jacket, his safety gear? And flying without an airplane? Well, that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. The National Board of Psychiatrists would take issue with his teachings on living a guilt-free life. Where's his certification? His years of study in psychology? Surely this man can't be qualified to give such advice. Meanwhile, the interfaith movement would be up in arms, condemning his claims of being the only way. Too exclusive, they'd cry. Not enough diversity in his message. And let's not forget the zoning department. Those mansions in heaven he said he's building? They'd be down his throat for building without a permit, zoning violations left and right. In conclusion, it seems that if Jesus were to return and carry out his same ministry in 2024, he'd be up to his holy ears in paperwork and violations. The irony, of course, is that the world's greatest advocate for love, peace, and salvation might just be deemed a lawbreaker in our modern bureaucratic society. It's a humorous thought, but it also gives us pause. Perhaps there's something to be said about the ways in which bureaucracy can complicate even the simplest and purest of intentions.